Hello everyone, welcome to Timsy Naked Tarot, or welcome back to Timsy Naked Tarot if you are a regular viewer. We are doing a twin flame soul cycle read today. It is linked to the full moon in Capricorn, the second full moon in Capricorn, because I know I've done a load of twin flame soul cycle reads for the first full moon in Capricorn, and that's why I'm doing them again. But we're doing a past, present and future on both you and your person. And in this particular case, your person is a Gemini. So I'm sorry if I've just wasted about 2 or 3 minutes of your day because you haven't got a Gemini, but it was in the title. You should have known that. Okay, so it is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Not every read can resonate with you. If it's not resonating with you, a lot of times there, if it doesn't resonate with you, go and check out the All Signs Overview. Perhaps or you are working from a different aspect of your birth chart. See if something else resonates with you. There will be a link in the description. Okay, so we have got a 9 of Swords and the Sun going with the Knight of Wands, which is the card that came out for the Geminis in the All Signs Overview. Okay, and the first card wanted to throw itself out already. So there we go. And what can I say? The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is someone, yes, sometimes it is seen as a player. Yeah, okay, I get that. But it is just generally someone who is after what they want to do. Okay, they rush in, they get the job done, they do what they need to do, and then they get out again. Or they're very passionate about something and they're rushing after, just focused on that one passion that they want to deal with. Okay, the way we'll do the energies is just there is going to be the past for both sides, present for both sides, and future for both sides. Okay, and one card has already fallen out, which is what we're starting with. And I know what it is. I'm going to amaze you all. It's the Empress. Yeah, I'm not going to amaze you. I saw it as it fell onto the floor. Okay. So let's see what else we got to go with this. So we've got the 5 of Cups in the present, and in the future we have got the 8 of Wands, which ain't bad at all. Just for curiosity's sake, we had the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck for all this, which is, the times are changing. It's a cycle. It is going to go through various different stages. That's what it's kind of saying. Okay. And for you in your side, we've got a Page of Swords. There is disappointment. Okay. The Knight of Wands doesn't really play into it as much on your side. I suppose it does affect you somehow. Perhaps you're actually kind of like that player. Perhaps you're going out and sampling the fruits of other trees before the fruit you want is ripe to eat. And the Queen of Wands. So with that Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Page of Swords, yeah, you could be getting some hands-on practical learning. Okay, it is all about you at the moment. You are a bit self-centered on yourself, maybe a little bit too much. Okay, but you are also finding you are very attractive. You could, well, pick anything you want, and it will be happy with that. Okay, so we got 5 of Swords for you, and this is interesting. We got a 3 of Swords for you right now, and we got the 4 of Cups. Okay. Oh, this is explaining it all. Bottom of the deck, we got the Emperor. Okay, I think possibly this is, and I know that you watch other tarot readers. I do not mind that. But most of the other tarot readers, they all really sort of concentrate on the divine feminine, you, the viewer, and the divine masculine, the person who ran. Okay. Now, I haven't seen many, if any, which do what I do at the end of the soul cycle and go through the alternative pairings. Because you can have a divine masculine who's awake and watching tarot reads, and a divine feminine who doesn't believe in all that shit. Okay, let's just call them an asleep divine feminine. Or you can have a divine feminine and a divine feminine. Or you can have a divine masculine and a divine masculine. I believe the universe is giving this as you are an awoken divine masculine for the bulk of you. Okay, the bulk of you who are watching me, this video at the moment, you're not actually the Empress. You are the divine masculine. And this could be why a lot of the reads kind of resonate, but not all the way there. Sometimes leaving you questions. Sometimes they say this, that, and the other about your person, and you think, well, that sounds a bit like me, actually. Okay? Because at the end of the day, they are putting on a masculine energy when they are putting on what they think is your person. So they could actually be putting on your own energy. And the fact that the Empress came out in this side, okay? What's at the bottom of that? The Fool. Okay. So the Empress, in the past, when they first met you, when you first met them, they knew it. They knew that you are something special. They knew that you were going to be something big in their life. Okay? But something happened and something got in the way. Now, that something what happened and something what got in the way is you, actually, with that 5 of Swords. Let's see what dropped on the floor here. I'll just take them off the top because it's a 5. Okay, we'll take them all. Oh, I'll just push that over a little bit there. So we got the 5 of Wands. We have got the 3 of Swords in reverse. We have got the Knight of Cups. We have got the Page of Wands. Let's just put them over like that a little bit so I can get that last card in. And the Magician. Okay. And so when they first met you, possibly they were in some conflict at the time. Possibly with you. Yeah, perhaps you might never have ever actually thought that this was your twin flame right at the start. Maybe there was some conflict between you and them. Or this could also be possibly as you two split apart, okay? There was a conflict between you, and from their point of view, it weren't overly painful, okay? Maybe they were the ones who pulled away from you, and that's why you think you're a divine feminine and they're a divine masculine. But with the 3 of Swords in reverse, yeah, it weren't pain, it weren't sorrow, it weren't heartbreak. For them, it was just, no, maybe this isn't the right time, okay? Because they were thinking of the future. Maybe you are their future, and they're the Knight of Cups there, and they're thinking, yeah, I have a future with you. But yeah, look at the shadow of the horse there. Not the same shadow as the horse actually casting it. Yeah, you can see the horse casting the shadow, but there's 2 shadows there. That's what they think the future is going to be and what the future will be. Okay, because we all like to put our little spin on things, and well, it don't always work that way. So they thought, yeah, well, I've got a future with them. They'll hang around forever because they knew. They knew that they were attractive. They knew that they were an empress. They knew that they were your one. Okay. With the the Page of Wands coming out, either as you two were breaking apart or as you two met, there was another opportunity for them, and they decided they were going to pursue that opportunity. Now, that might have been another person. It might have been a job. It might have been, I don't know, some form of further education. Maybe they were disappearing off to India to learn about Buddha or something like that. I don't know what it was. You probably know what it was a lot more than I do. But there was some opportunity, what was being presented to them at the same time. Oh, that reminds me. K and B. K and B could be quite important to this read. Either your initials, their initials, one of each, perhaps. Maybe the initials of a third party. I don't know. But K and B. Story behind that was I was driving home from work today, and I saw... it was a works van, not my works van, a different works van. Drove past the other direction, it had K and B on the front, and I noticed it. Okay, so it's kind of like, yeah, me being a tarot reader and all that is kind of, K and B, that's important for some reason. And then literally about 2-3 cars later, I saw another one, exactly the same, and it was just like, okay, that's definitely a sign, probably for my next tarot read I do. So let me know in the comments if K and B is somehow related to this read for you. Okay. Also, if you don't like this read and you want to give it the thumbs down, please feel do so. I'm a big boy, I can take it. But let me know in the comments why, because I'm curious like that. Let's get back to the read. The Magician, yeah, they were all ready. And if you notice, you got 3 little shadows in the bottom of that Magician card. I feel that this is that opportunity. Okay, they were in the right place at the right time. It was like a magic moment and they took it. Okay, all the time thinking that's okay, this is my twin flame, we can get back together. Okay, then, oh, shall we see what's crossing this? Oh, the Wheel of Fortune again. Yeah, remember that was the card there. And the Fool in reverse. This was a new opportunity for them. This was a new thing for them to do, but it was not at the right time. It was not at the right moment. They pursued the wrong thing. Okay, this was a lesson being presented to them. Yeah, you've got what you've always wanted within a person, within a relationship. You've got your forever person there right in front of you, but you've also got this other thing you've actually done in various different ways before. What one are you going to take? They took the one they've done in various different ways before. Okay, and again, it was the Fool at the bottom of the deck. Shuffled it. You watch me shuffle that, and it still was at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so let's have a look at what's going on for you and this 5 of Swords. Right, so I believe you took this delay. I'm going to call it a delay. I'm pretty sure they didn't actually say those words, but they just kind of said, like, maybe can we put this on hold for a while, pick it up in a year or 2. Okay, and you didn't take kindly to that. In fact, you probably went off the deep end and sabotaged yourself. Makes me think you're fire signs. Okay, or possibly a Cancerian. Let me know in the comments what star sign you are as well. Fucking hell. Oh my god. The Magician on top of the Magician. Okay, these are 2 cards what like stuck out the side of the deck as I was shuffling. So I actually pulled them out to use them. And then we got the Fool in reverse. Okay, you are both being tested on this one. Then we have got the Queen of Cups coming out as well. And we have got the 2 of Spears in reverse. The 2 of Spears in reverse is the 2 of Wands, basically. From this deck, Wands are Spears, and I think Pentacles are called Coins. Okay, but the rest of them, Swords and Cups, are still the same. And so, you felt the magic as well. Okay, you felt the connection. And this may be what awoke you to becoming an awoken DM. Maybe you were closed off to all these wonderful tarot reads and things until the moment you saw this Gemini. And then you suddenly thought, wow, okay. Things like Queens, I've fallen in love, suddenly made sense to you, okay? I went through a stage, and not because I didn't understand the lyrics or anything. It's because I'm a bit of an arsehole and I'm picky and pedantic. So I kind of talk to people quite a lot about that particular song, saying, well, the lyrics go, I've fallen in love for the first time, and this time I know it's for real. Okay, I'm not going to sing it to you. I've got a terrible singing voice. Oh, if you've fallen in love for the first time, how do you know that this time it's for real? By saying this time, it means you implying that there has been a previous time you've fallen in love, and now you know it's for real means that, yeah, I knew what it meant. What it meant was this moment. Yeah, you met someone, you instantly fell in love with them. You knew that this was going to be the person of your dreams. You knew that this time, this love was going to be for real. Okay, and then you got the Fool in reverse as well. Well, you were presented with the same choice, actually, and you went off the wrong way as well. Okay, so this could be a divine masculine read, or divine feminine read. Okay, the fact that it's mirrored that well. Queen of Cups. You were definitely the more awoken one. You are the more in tune with the spirit one with this. You probably have opened up and bled your heart out to this person when they were making their choice. Probably your last ditch attempt to try to make them pick you instead of their choice. And they didn't. Okay. So then we got the Two of Spears. Now the Two of Spears is just generally normally a choice, a crossroads. Yeah, do I go left? Do I go right? Or in some cases, do I just carry on the road I'm on? It's in reverse. You took the wrong way. It is that simple. Okay. But I feel you felt the same way about them as they did about you. It's okay. We're twin flames. This will sort itself out. Okay. That's why. But you did sabotage yourself. You could have just said, yeah, I'll be here waiting for you when you get back. Yeah. Or you could have been even more honest and said, well, I will go out and sample the other fruits in the town, but when you come back, I'm all yours. Okay, Judgment in reverse. Okay, so there is that second chance, but it is possible that it is not now. Yeah, because of your actions in the past, could be what's holding it all up. Maybe they've come back. Maybe things haven't got back off. Maybe they haven't communicated to you. Maybe they ignored you when you communicated to them. It's because of the way you reacted when they chose something other than you. Bear in mind, up until the point you became an awoken DM, you were just a DM. Okay, like the DMs in all those other tarot reads you hear about. Yeah, you're a little bit vain. You were a little bit up your own arse, weren't you? It was a little bit me, like that Queen of Wands we had in the split. Okay, so let's see what this Five of Cups is about. Five of Cups for your Geminis. Okay, currently they are missing you. Okay, they feel the loss, they feel the emptiness. Possibly you're being withdrawing your energies away from them slowly and steadily. As I said, maybe when they got back, they did not communicate with you, they ghosted you, or perhaps you did not communicate with them because you were still sore and a bit bitter about it. With the Three of Swords in the upright on your side, could be more likely the case. Let me know in the comments, as always. Yeah, so they were a bit missing you. Why don't you return my calls? Why don't you message me back? Why don't you come round and see me? Okay. But I was just about to say just before I pulled the card out, but they're not taking any action on it either. And out comes the King of Swords in reverse. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so we have got the King of Swords in reverse. We got that Wheel of Fortune yet again, third time out. We got the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and we have got the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. So yeah, they know the truth. They know how they feel about you. They know or suspect how you feel about them, but they're not taking action on this. Yes, they might throw you the occasional message, but they're not actually coming towards you. Possibly because they're also watching Twin Flame Soul Cycle reads, and they believe that they're the divine feminine because they're the ones watching the reads, and that's what all the readers say. And they're not coming towards you because they believe that you must be the divine masculine because they're the divine feminine. You have to come to them. Yeah, I'm not going to give in to the arrogant up their own arse emperor. I'm going to wait here until the Emperor finally comes to me. The DM finally comes to me. Wheel of Fortune. Things may be changing. Okay. What is currently stubbornness is slowly turning into arrogance. Okay, it will get to the point where they'll actually forget that they're waiting for you to come to them because you're the DM and they're the DF, and they would start to kind of more think along the lines of, well, I just deserve them to come to me because I'm better than them. Okay, this don't sound like it's going to be a brilliant relationship if it gets together, but hell, takes all strange bedfellows, doesn't it? Right, there are two of wands. I suppose there are two wands in the picture, but the Two of Pentacles. it's the crossover. I said things are changing for them. It's actually crossing over right now. They're right in the throes. They could go either way. With the Ace of Pentacles, it's kind of they're swinging towards the new start. They're trying to get something off the ground with you, but they are forming an arrogance about that as well. Okay, what's crossing their little energies down here is the Four of Pentacles. As arrogant as they might be becoming, they are clinging onto your energies dearly. They fear losing you. They fear losing it. Okay, they're fearing the loss. Okay, let's see about your Three of Swords. Why are you in a Three of Swords? Your Gemini's come back. They've messaged you. You've ignored them. Or, yeah, as I said, maybe you've messaged them and they've ignored you. Okay, but let's see why we have got a Three of Swords. So we have got Death. Okay, we have got the Ace of Spades. We got the Ace of Spears, which is the Ace of Wands. In reverse, we got the Devil in reverse. And we have got the Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, fucking shit me not. Right, okay, so why are you in pain? Because something's changed, something's died within you. Now, it could be the passion for them has died within you, and there's a new passion growing for someone or something else. Okay, with that Ace of Spears in reverse, the Ace of Wands. But whatever it is, there's a change. There's a change within you. Maybe it's just you're not as passionate about chasing things. I keep referring to trying the other fruits. Yeah, going round sampling other fruits and things. It's my little colourful way of you're sleeping about. You're being the player energy of the Knight of Wands. Now maybe you're losing your passion for that with the five. Oh, it's not a five. It's not a Five of Wands. Okay, maybe you're conflicted about the way you live at the moment, but you're losing the passion for that passionately beginning. You're the passion of starting something new, finding something new, tasting something new, being with something new. It just isn't there anymore, and you're kind of realizing maybe that was your toxic energy. Maybe that was your Achilles heel, and you're breaking away from that. Or you're very desperately trying to break away from that. Because with the Hanged Man in reverse, you've kind of seen that is what's been holding you back from moving on forwards. Okay, and I now believe that pain is the pain of all the lost time you could have had elsewhere. Okay, crossing this is the Emperor in reverse. Yeah, you are literally currently switching. Okay, you're going from that Emperor energy. And I told you you were an awoken divine masculine, okay? And you're now actually balancing out your divine feminine, or even possibly starting to swing the other way. You might start becoming the chaser, and they might start becoming the runner, okay? Because you currently believe they're the no, you might start becoming the runner, and they might start becoming the chaser. You know what I mean, anyway. Yeah, things are switching over. In their one, it was that Wheel of Fortune and that Two of Pentacles in reverse, that literal crossover. Okay, in your one, it is literally you are flipping an emperor. You are changing your ways. The Death card, that's what's died within you. That masculine controlling energy, and this feminine, loving, caring energy is starting to seep in. Not that it, no, I don't think it does. We've got the Seven of Spears after that. We have got the Sun after that. In reverse, we got that Four of Coins again. You're letting go. Oh, you're really letting go, aren't you? Yeah, you feel that it was your security, but it's not anymore. Because, well, the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Spears, Seven of Wands is kind of having the high ground, defending your position. He's defending that passageway there. And the last card is the Six of Cups in reverse. Oh, you might be letting go of everything. Are you in a current energy of not actually believing that you are in a twin flame cycle? Or even if you still believe you were in a twin flame cycle, you're doing everything in your power to try to break away from it? Oh my God, please drop comments on this read. There are so many questions only you can answer on this for me. Okay? So, all I get is the energies. Okay, you know what is specific in your life and what is not. So let's see. Obviously, you don't know what's specific in their life because, well, it's their life. But you know what's specific in your life. I don't like doing twin flame readings. There's too many people doing it on YouTube. I like to be different. I like to be awkward. Oh, another load of cards dropped on the floor. And I don't like pulling on the people who is actually doing the watching because, well, you know what energies you're in, you know how you're feeling, and then you get some jumped up tarot reading know-it-all telling you, oh no, you're in this and you're in that, and for some of you, yeah, it might possibly be that case, but for the bulk of you, it's like, no, I'm not. Okay, I don't like people telling me how I feel or how I think, and I try to treat all you viewers the same. But this is intriguing me, something chronic. Okay, let's see what's come out for them and Eight of Wands. So Eight of Wands is communication. In the future, I feel that they are coming forward rapidly to try to have a last ditch attempt to make this work. Okay, in some form of communication. Okay, so they are literally leaving their baggage behind them and wanting to start over afresh. Oh, they've got the Hanged Man. But theirs is in the upright. Okay, because they are in an energy of maybe looking at themselves and looking at the situation they are in differently. Maybe they're actually going to realize that some of this is their fault. Okay, with their choices they made in the past. Okay, the Star card, the Wish. They literally are manifesting or will be manifesting the hell out of you to get this going again. Okay, and then lastly, the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, it's as I said, it's their last. God, Jesus, do they have a speech impediment? It's their last ditch attempt to actually try to make this work. Because if it don't, they're not going to be disappointed. It just wasn't meant to be. But then they're also going to cut all the spying out. They're not going to try to learn what's going on in your life and all that. Okay. Oh, and crossing this is the Nine of Cups as well. They are currently, well, in the future, they will not be emotionally fulfilled with what they are in and where they are. And this is what spurs them on to try with you for this last time. Underneath that is the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, and again, that's in reverse. They haven't got their happy ever after at the moment. Okay, then the Lovers in reverse. They haven't got you. Okay, and then the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, that's a little bit of actually, they're not sure where or why they're going to do it. Okay, normally the Knight of Swords, it's got a clear target. It's got a mission. It's bang, get in there, get the mission done, get out. Okay, they might beat around the bush quite a lot when they're having this conversation with you. And then the Five of Swords, yeah, in the upright, they might actually settle and then I'll fall again. They might go down the fucking same road they've already been down before. by sabotaging themselves. That's not for all of them, that's just for some of them. So that can go up there out of the way now. Let's see what your Four of Cups is. The Four of Cups, as a general energy, would be disappointment. Okay, it's not always that though. Sometimes it could be a little bit like the Eight of Swords. Not so willful about it. Maybe you're going to be concentrating on other things going on in your life in the future, which you have love for in various different ways, to realize what the universe is offering you. Okay, the reason I say this is because a lot of the times in the depiction of the Four of Cups, there is someone sitting there, they've got 3 cups in front of them with various different things in or going on around them, and they're being offered something from up above, from God, the universe, source, whatever you believe it to be. And they don't notice it because they're too preoccupied with what they've already got in front of them, okay? So they have got Temperance coming out. Yeah, no, not they, you have got Temperance coming out. You've got the Page of Swords in the upright. Ooh. Okay. You've got the Eight of Cups. Okay, and then you've got the Nine of Cups. Ooh, okay. So you are not emotionally fulfilled at the moment or in the future either. But that was their driving force. The lack of that emotional fulfillment is driving them to try to make something work with you one last time to see if that fulfills them. Okay, with Temperance and that Page of Swords, they are going literally hand in hand. You're disappointed that you've had to wait so long, that you are waiting so long. Okay, you're currently changing from the DM to the DF, or from the Emperor to the Empress, if you will, or you're finding a happy medium between the two, which is probably most likely for most of you. But you will still have some of the old habits, okay? You will still have some of that vanity, some of that arrogance, some of that pomp, and that's what this is. Yeah, I'm disappointed it took you so long to finally come round to this. Okay. The Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is talking about movement, generally. Moving away from something, moving towards something, going on holiday, moving house, moving job. I am drawn to the fact that one of these cups is separated from the other 7. Okay. I believe you're drawn to the Ace of Cups. You're drawn to a new love. You are drawn to this love offer. But I feel possibly you might just turn your back on it. Okay. But that Ace of Cups coupled up with that Nine of Cups, and even though the Nine of Cups is currently in reverse, yeah, you're not feeling it. Yeah. If you had that separate cup, yeah, it turns into a 10 of Cups, where that is emotional fulfillment. That is the end of the cup run. That is leading to something new, leading to something different. Okay. Crossing all this is that Four of Pentacles in reverse again. And it is exactly the same energy as it was the last time it came out for you. It is, yeah, I can quite happily let go of this. I'm in a position where I'm not worried. I'm not scared of the outcome either way. You've gone into the future neutral. Yeah, I think I might have said it for them. If it happens, it happens. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. That is your kind of your driving force. Okay, you're happy if it happens. You're happy if it's not. But there is a little bit of a disappointment and a little bit of, I'm going to say, resentment that it took as long as it did. Okay, it's what's causing that pain and that hangman at the end of the present. Yeah, you're in pain because of the time which has been wasted. Bear in mind, it's not all their fault. This is a 50-50 blame game for you two. You had the Five of Swords to start. They had the Five of Swords at the end. Okay. it could quite easily go for another complete separation cycle. Not always do get together. Okay, I think I went through all their crossing cards. So you've got the Page of Cups coming out for this. Now the Page of Cups is all about like dreams and fantasies. Okay, that's why there's a fish jumping out of the cup in this particular depiction. Now it's also about new beginnings and new love. Okay, in your case this would be either you will get together for the first time, it's a new love, and possibly it will be fantastic, or you have preconceptions, you have fantasies of what this is going to be, and then it doesn't meet up to them. Okay, you have got the Six of Pentacles or coins coming out for this, and if you notice in there, he's got a bag of coins there, but he's only offering the one. It's kind of maybe a little bit of a warning. This, what's driving you is, I will offer as little as I can to this until I know it's paying dividends. Okay, the Nine of Coins is coming out in reverse as well. Now this is an energy of independence, but in reverse is an energy of being non-dependent. Okay, it's still independence, but it's you're in this energy of, I don't need anyone in my life. I'm happy, I'm content with where my life is. I'm not dependent on anyone else, them or anyone. Okay, and then last one for you, I think, yeah, is the Seven of Swords. Okay, and that's basically like things are changing. Okay, I say things are changing. Your way of thinking, your mentality in the future is going to change a lot. Well, from about now onwards, actually, it's going to slowly change, and the more you accept these changes, the faster it will snowball up. To the point where you're literally changing tactics. People won't be able to predict what you would do, because what you would normally do is something completely different to what you're going to be doing now. It is a kind of energy of theft, but not in the sense that something's been stolen from you or you're stealing from someone else. It's an energy of theft, as in you're taking the other person's preconceptions away from them, I suppose is the best way. They're expecting you to do a certain thing, they're expecting you to act in a certain way, and you're not. You're doing something totally different. Okay, not necessarily the opposite, but just something totally different. And that is where your future on this path is taking you. Okay, it's kind of making you a better person, even if you don't end up with the Gemini. Okay, not saying that you're a bad person. I think I'm going to have a few thumbs down on this video. Okay, anyway, getting to that. If you like this video, please feel free, give that a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments what you liked about it and what you didn't like about it. If you didn't like this video and you've given it the thumbs down, you've probably already left, so I'm just not actually going to say anything else about that one. If you haven't subscribed to my channel and you think you might like to, hit that thumbs up. No? Yeah, okay, fine. Hit that thumbs up button. But then hit the subscription button next to it. Don't forget to put the bell icon onto all, otherwise you will only ever get the notifications that YouTube think you want to watch. Okay? I don't understand how that algorithm works, but somehow, I suppose in a way, go with that, because the universe is energy and the internet is energy, and the internet should be so controlled by the universe, it's unreal. Perhaps it is. Anyway, enough of me musing. I have taken up as much as your time as you are probably willing to give me. So I'm going to wrap it up totally here. Until the next time you are watching one of my videos, you all be good out there.